Point Lobos, a beautiful national reserve best known for one of the most beautiful areas that connect nature and sea. I've never been here before and was hesitant if the drive was even worth it, considering there are other places I could have chose that were much closer to me. Nevertheless, me and my girlfriend packed 2 bags and made the 3.5 hour car ride to this mysterious wonder. The whole trip I wondered if this would be worth it. Like if this path of beauty would happen to me being in nature and experiencing like something so unsurreal, like just being in total shock of some beauty. And as we were driving by, I noticed the change from like the grassy fields or the fields that I'm used to of the valley, and then seeing the ocean and seeing the beaches and the trees, and starting to realize that maybe this is possible. On our way to Point Lobos, we decided to stop in Monterey, more
hours
specifically
later.
a place called
Alright.
Pebble Beach to eat because my girlfriend wanted to see her dad at work. And it's a country club that is beautifully placed at the edge of a beach, which is why it's called Pebble Beach, known for its golf and other tournaments and stuff. Obviously, though, as you can see, that I look like I don't belong wearing sweats and Crocs. Not my best choice. Now, after finally hours of waiting to get to this national reserve, we had finally made it to Point Lobos. And at this point, I decided to stop really using the small camera that we had brought with us, making it look a lot more pixelated than what it was, and decided to use my phone to record, to capture more of what this national park's beauty was. One thing that came up for me a lot was thinking about Kettler's awe when walking through this national park, the feeling of being totally shocked by the beauty that nature has, that feeling of just being out there and experiencing nature. For me, I've been in the Central Valley for a lot of my life, and I kind of forget most of the times that stuff like this exists in the world. I forget that places like Yosemite or Sequoia National Park or any other national park exist and that they're just a drive away. I'm so used to flat fields of grass and corn and cows, and to see all of this was really something that stayed with me, to see the beauties of the natural park, and the especially with this one, seeing the different animals and wildlife and the sea crashing as you could hear the waves and the breeze of the wind. In the movie Wild, I can't relate to Cheryl in the way that her mother passed away, but for me, when walking through the trails at this national park, it felt like that, like there was just this weight kind of lifted for a little bit of not having to worry about like schoolwork, and I think that was my connection towards the movie, where I just felt like there was just this weight that like I didn't have to worry for a little bit like about these things, because I was just surrounded by such beautifulness like walking through these trails and